Which is officially here. Look at him. He's officially here.
Why is he here? Is it because it's finale or oh.
We got reunion later, girl.
Oh yeah, we do. I forgot about that.
All right, guys, we are at your final round table. We are only going to give you 45 minutes for this one. So we have more stuff to get through tonight. So you all have 45 minutes. You have until 10:17 to get it done or till you all stop talking. Good luck. This is it. Oh, also, we're giving you all the full 200, whoever wins.
Ooh.
Guys, I'll pay for my plane ticket to New
Wait,
York.
that's so tea.
Take me to the final if you're a traitor. I'll give you the fucking 200. Just kidding.
Dude,
Don't.
you don't win the money in that scenario.
I know. I'm gonna give it away regardless if I win, or if I lose. I guess I don't get the money if I'm whatever.
I think
Well,
should
how
we
do we want to do this?
should we just like vote like the
I mean, we just
So,
the four of us were just on and off that house call for like,
3 hours?
yeah,
so I do have, am I good
yeah.
service-wise? Okay. Just how this works. So we do this like technical, this one's the round table. After that, do we just vote people straight? Like I'm assuming there's no other talking period or anything. Like I don't know how this works. Do we get to know how this works?
Right. Is it like a round by round situation, or
So
is it
how
like,
it'll go is you will do this vote, and then you all will have, after that vote, you will have 15 more minutes to decide if
Okay.
you want to
Okay.
banish or vote again, and then, go from there.
So do we just want to use and then assuming that we don't use all the round like this first round table to, this route, for fifth place, assuming we don't use all 45 or 40 minutes, I guess, by the time we all discuss it out, can we add that time onto the other 15-minute increment? So instead of like 15, it's like 25. And then we do that twice because it's gonna go like final four, final three. Is that possible?
If you get it done early, yeah.
Um, I think we all agreed that since Jeff can't be here and he's more likely, like you can agree with me if I
Yeah.
don't know. Um, from my understanding of all of our calls today, since Jeff is not here, and also since he's more than likely either the OG or recruited by Morgan, it's like in our best interest to kind of just like get rid of him first and then go from there. But I don't know what everyone wants after that.
That's what I'm saying. Because then we'd have the
Yeah.
extra like
I feel
time
the
in
same.
that from after we, do that. So that's why I was
I
asking that.
Especially with Jeff not being here, I don't think anyone's going to do
I
anything different and have to try to guess into what Jeff's doing. It makes no sense. And we are already, I think each of us have Jeff at our number one, if not very high at the top. So this part is very clear cut for me, especially with him not being here and being able to make his pitch and hear him out and everything. That's where I'm at.
yeah, I really
Well, at
feel like
that point, then I don't think we need the time. 45 minutes is a long time for four people to talk about Jeff, who's out here.
I really feel like I have to continue the trend of voting Jeff when he's not here. I just like I think I would feel uncomfortable. It would feel wrong to do anything else.
Mm-hmm. I I'm just gonna say it. I put in my vote.
I'm good to vote. Are we ready to get to the votes, girls?
Yeah.
Let's
All
go.
right, then y'all just go ahead and let's vote. Vote in your project.
I wish we could just like see what his role is.
I know. Big
Because like
difference.
I'm just gonna be so honest, like maybe I'm delusional, but like I feel confident that all three of you are faithful.
That's the most likely scenario, I feel.
This is shit I'm talking about. Let's get this shit going.
I'm actually gonna cry. I don't like this. I
I
don't want
just-
to be in finale.
we're doing it in your honor, Hutch. We're doing it in your honor.
It really does make sense. Hutch is the one person to show up out of like
We got
all
you.
of the other people. Like
Yeah,
that
I
just
mean, if
makes
Hutch
sense
was
to me.
here, it would be on site. I'll be going out with Hutch. But the poison.
Is this a Sarah blindside right now?
I
Yeah,
voted
Brian,
for
Julie, you
Hutch.
guys ready to vote out Sarah?
No.
All right, guys, I have your votes. First person's vote we have is Julia. Julia voted for Sarah. Julia.
Brian's gonna try to act gagged right now. Um, I thought I have to do what I need to do to get myself to final two. And I really think you were to take Blissey there. I'm doing what I have to do. I do think it's Jeff, but I gotta get myself there too.
Girl, I'm a faithful. That's crazy. Damn, that's
All right,
crazy.
next we have is Jeff. Jeff is not here, but Jeff has pre-voted Brian. After that, we have Sarah. Sarah voted for Jeff. Sarah.
I did what we all agreed on. Julia, that's kind of crazy and weird, but okay.
Next we have is Blissey. Blissey voted for Jeff. Blissey.
Speechless.
They're trying to tie it, I think. That's why.
But why would they? It makes no. Whatever. I don't know. Just move on. Just move on. Just move on to Brian.
GG, you guys, we all lost. It's okay.
All right, last we have Brian, and Brian has voted for Jeff. Brian.
I voted for Jeff. I don't. I didn't think that was plan was actually happening, Julia. To be quite honest with you, um, I don't know. I just thought it was we were doing Jeff here. We, I know what you're saying, but the fact that Jeff never came back on, I didn't think that that was going to.
It was
I thought you
literally
were
said
voting Jeff,
it was
honestly.
literally said no, like no matter what Jeff doesn't come back on, we're doing Sarah. That was like I'm so
That's actually so disgusting, Julia. Blissey, I
Guys, really
told
fast. So
you.
let me do this, and y'all keep
this
talking.
wasn't my idea.
Guys, all right. In a 3-1-1, Jeff is banished. Jeff is not here. He don't get to say anything. Doesn't reveal his row. All right,
That's
that
so
is
crazy.
done. I am now going to give you all, it's 40 after. I'm going to give you all 20 minutes to discuss this, where y'all want to go. And then
You
we'll,
can
Sarah.
Sarah, banish me. Don't take Brian. I'm telling you, that
Sa
was Brian's idea. Don't take Brian. Y'all can banish
Sarah.
me.
I
Okay.
could have just voted Sarah out, and I didn't. So I think that that
So,
shows where my
okay,
loyalty
Sarah.
was.
Sarah.
I didn't have
So,
the
look,
time to talk to
we
Sarah
talked
after we
about
just did
this.
Papa.
Sarah, you and I talked about this. Okay, we talked about this possibility. You said it yourself, Brian got into your head. That to me is a little bit concerning, considering that he got in your head and he also got into Julia's head, which is very clear based off her reaction. I
I
think,
was
I think this was
Julia.
Brian's fan. I think this was
He
I
got it.
don't think it was.
This was not my idea.
This was
I'm
not Julia's
sorry.
plan. This was Brian's plan to tie it so then he gets the money. Because he made it very apparent to me when we had a one-on-one that he is a selfish faithful and he'll do whatever it takes to get to the end.
And
And that
it's as is
includes
Sarah
tying
and
the
Julia.
votes. That
You're the
includes
only
tying
one
the
that's
vote so
on the
then
other
he would
side
get
of
the
that coin,
money.
Lucy.
Sarah,
We're
you,
all
me, and
playing
Julia,
to
we can vote
win.
out Brian right now. We can vote
I
out
was even
Brian for that
you
bullshit.
can banish me. I don't care. Just take Blissey at this point. Like I really, like I'm telling you, you
Julia,
can.
what the fuck?
This was literally not my plan. But Brian comes on and says like Sarah's saying that like this, that, and the other. You and Blissey are locked in with a final two. Like me and Blissey are locked in with a final two, and
And
that this, that, and the other.
when did I say that? After you told me that Sarah and Blissey are locked in as a final two.
Yes, that's exactly what I said that I thought was going to happen.
Julia, I'm a faithful. Why would you do that? You almost tied it, girl. We don't
Because
know.
but a tie at 5 doesn't matter. A tie at final 5 doesn't
It
matter
would have been a
because
2-1 revote.
it would have been a 2-1 revote. A
So,
tie at final 5 doesn't matter.
Julia, are you a faithful?
Yes, I'm a faithful.
Then what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Like this is my optics here. It looks like you and Blissey are really going to go to the end together. What Brian is saying to me is corroborated. I'm telling you my thought process. I'm walking you through what happened. Brian says if we vote Sarah or Blissey, if we're assuming Jeff is voting one of the two of them, if we vote one of the two of them, we get 3-2 it. We just need to know where Jeff is going to vote. Like we can do that. Then me and you, like me and Brian, whoever one of you is left, vote out Jeff at 4. Me and Brian go to the final 2 together. And I said, actually, it doesn't even matter where Jeff votes. Because Brian, if me and you vote together, and Sarah and Blissey vote for Jeff. It doesn't matter where Jeff votes. It'd be a 2-2-1. We could vote someone on the revote. And Brian's like, perfect.
But let me explain my side of that. So everything Julia said is pretty much correct, minus the fact that it was all like in speculation because we were waiting on that call for Jeff to
But it
speak
didn't
to
even
us.
matter. But like the
I
thing is
know,
that
but
we
in this
both
case,
said,
but that's the thing. Jeff was on me. He voted for me.
but it wouldn't even matter.
But it does then in the next round.
Can I say something?
And I also thought that at 3 with me, you, and Blissey, I was thinking that you were going to take Blissey. That was the other reason.
But you got into Julia's
So
head
why
about
would
that
I
because
go
I
with,
hadn't
and I
made up my
trusted
mind yet.
Sarah
And
too.
you and I talked, and I told you I hadn't made up my mind yet what I was gonna
Like,
do.
What
So
I know,
that's
but to me, that's not everyone else was making plans, Blissey, besides you. You're the only one that was like, I don't want to make any decision, at
so
least
Julia. If what's your plan? So then, what was Julia's plan? Who was Julia's final two then?
I
Because if
told
everyone
Brian,
else
I
is
think it
making
was me.
plans,
yes.
I didn't necessarily 100%. Clearly, I was
But then, like,
wrong.
why did you do that? Like, it was just like, so, like, why say that then? Like, why do that?
Because we were discussing, I genuinely went into that conversation thinking that Sarah was the only person that, because from my call with Sarah, I was under the impression that the 3 girls had a pact and were going to take me and Jeff out back to back. So, and then I call with you, and you made my perspective completely change because you say you're willing to go final 2 with me, which is not what I was thinking. I thought my only option was to go with Sarah in that route.
But then, like, why would you fuck over, like, the person who said they're willing to go to the end with you right
I
now, unless, like, to
you
just throw me under the bus here and hope,
It
like,
wasn't
it's
that.
so
I
weird.
honestly probably fucked up then. Like if you're planning to take me to the final 2, that was a misread on my part and I fucked up.
Like, I literally said I would be fine if you masked off and
I
you
think you're
were,
faithful. I think Sarah's also faithful.
like, I literally said I would have been fine if you masked off and you were a traitor. Like, I said, like, I meant
I
it,
know.
dude. Like, I feel
But
like
I
you just,
didn't.
What are we
But
doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Julia, who are you voting? Brian, who are you voting?
I don't even want to say who I'm voting because I don't want, if Brian planned all of this, to now, like, to it. Like, I don't
I
even want to
That's
am
say
what
who
I'm
I'm
not.
worried
voting.
I
about.
am not a traitor. First of all, Sarah, I hope you still believe that because that is the case. The reason I didn't go with the Julia plan was because I felt more confident with Sarah and my trust with Sarah than I did with Julia. Was it a back and forth?
so
But it just felt
100%.
like there was no need to lie to me. I literally would have just voted
But it
Jeff.
wasn't a
Like, I
lot. Like,
would
I
have
don't think
just
I
voted
lied to
Jeff.
you. That's what I was thinking. If
Let's see,
Jason
I
came
told you
on,
this was gonna happen. I told you I was worried that Julia was gonna snake me.
that's what but I didn't vote you, Sarah, because I
I
didn't
said,
let that happen. I knew Blissey was voting Jeff.
But it's like you just, why would I trust that you were actually gonna, like, vote your friend here for, like, me, who I, like, thought we had, like, a good relationship in the game, like
You
that.
do, Julia. It's not like that at
I know,
all.
but it really felt like you just lied to me for literally, like, there was no
That's
benefit.
not the case.
I
I
would have
promise you
just
that's
voted
not the case.
Jeff. Like, I would have just voted
Julia, I
Jeff.
promise you that is not the case. Truly, I left that conversation thinking, okay, Julia was just sitting there telling me she's fine if she loses against me as a traitor,
I am.
which, right. But in my head, I'm like, Julia's a gamer. She really thinks Blissey's more faithful, basically, but she's saying she wants to go to the end with me.
I have never Brian, there has not been a moment in this game where I thought you've been a traitor. There's not been a
I
moment in this
know
game I've
that, yeah.
actually, like, speculated against you. I have proven that
No, it's
round
true.
in and round out. Not
then Julia, do you
once.
think I'm a traitor then?
Honestly, no, I don't. I just wanted to try to get to the end. It's like
I,
you're
I,
like
when
I have played this game like a selfish faithful. At the end, I was being a selfish faithful. Like,
Julia, you got no votes. My God, I can't. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Because, like, I want to be able to, like, win this for the faithfuls, but we're being stupid. Do we think we voted out the traitor?
I
Julia,
was on it.
are you like really wanting to go to the end with Brian? You trust him that much? And Brian, do you really want to go to the end with Julia? You trust her that much?
but then you guys also
That
both
Julia's
you guys
faithful
both
100%. Getting to 2, I and Julia proved in her vote that that was her plan, clearly. So clearly I was wrong in my read. I have a wrong read. That I fucked up on the vote. That was
Brian, I told you our plan
but
too.
right, and I stuck with it. You know what I mean? Like I basically had to sit there and be like, okay, I have Julia and Sarah. Both of them are saying they'll take me to 2. Both of them are saying they trust me. Which option do I think is more realistic? That was what it was. And if I was wrong and Julia, you were willing to bring me and maybe Sarah wasn't, then I'm wrong and I'm gonna be the dumb one in the end. I'm faithful. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's right now. I don't know what the best move to do is. Julia, are you
Brian, I
still
was
willing to
I was
vote? Sarah, are you still
honestly
willing to? I
I was
trust you, Sarah. I'm not voting you. And I don't want to vote you, I would vote Blissey here because otherwise everyone's gonna be tempted to take Blissey. Two of the
now
girls
if Julie is a
win.
traitor, she's gonna vote Blissey and it's gonna tie. Do you see like I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I
I
laid
don't think she's a traitor though. I really don't.
I laid it out to you, and I understand you're mad, but from my
Yes,
perspective,
I'm fucking mad
I
at you, Julia. Yes, I'm
obviously
fucking upset with you.
obviously I know you are. I'm not saying you can't be. I'm not saying that.
This is so fucking ridiculous. Now, like, what the fuck? I had a
But
plan with Brian.
why is this ridiculous? Because I would have just been voted out here anyway if I hadn't tried. Because you're saying I had a plan with Brian. Why are you guys acting like you wouldn't have just voted me out at 4 anyway? I tried to do what I thought I could do to get to the end of the game. So for everyone to act like I'm ridiculous for trying
You're
to make that
not. I
move
don't
to
think
get
that's
me
the
to the
case at
end, like
all.
No,
that's
because
pissing
Everyone
me
was playing
off.
that game except Blissey said she didn't care
Like
who won as long as
everyone is trying to do that.
yeah,
I made a move
100%.
to
I
try
don't
to get
think
myself to the end because I've been as
I
selfish
was doing
before. I
that.
could.
Sarah was doing that. Julie
Yes,
was
we
doing that.
all were doing that.
Yes.
Like
It's
I
not
know you're
something that you're faulted for at all, Julia. I
like
don't
I
think
know Sarah,
it's
you're mad, but you
heat
would
of
have
the
just.
moment right now. That's what
I
it
know,
is.
but like I know Sarah's mad, but Sarah, you were gonna vote me here. You just said it. I had a plan with Brian. Like
Where was I gonna vote for you? Where was I gonna vote for you?
it sounds like with you
I
saying I
wanted
have a.
to have a conversation about genuinely ending it at 4, but now because you've done some sus ass shit, I don't even know
it's
what the
not.
fuck is going
But the thing
on.
is that Julia did vote for you, but under the premise of the conversation with Brian. The whole problem is Brian. Sarah, we had this
That I'm trying to
conversation.
get to
You
two.
came
That's
to
the
me.
point of the game.
You were so hell bent on the fact that, oh my God, like Brian really got into my head. Like, he wants me to vote you out, blah, 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 blah. Like, you came to me and you were like, Blissy, I don't know if I can trust you because Brian got into my head. Brian and Julie literally just collaborated this. Brian made a plan with Julie to go to final two when apparently you two had a final two with each other. And then Brian just turned his back on Julia. It's very clear that the problem here is Brian, not
So
Julia.
the problem
You're
is that
mad
I
at
have
Julia for
loyalty to
voting for you,
Sarah
but then
though.
the problem is that you made this deal behind her back and made this
No,
plan to where
I don't
you
think
set
that's
up
fair
Julia.
because
You
the
just
room
set
we
up
were all in
Julia.
the same. I talked to Sarah first. We had a
Sarah,
conversation.
we talked about this. Don't let him
Right.
fuck
I
it
would like to
over.
say my piece on that because I don't think that you have the right perspective. Um, I had my conversation with Sarah first. Sarah can vouch that during that conversation, I was under the impression through my own thoughts, not because Sarah like said this and made it apparent they're coming after you or anything like that, that I didn't think that my call with Julia was going to be her thinking I'm faithful and being willing to go to the end with me. I didn't think that that was necessarily a possibility. And clearly I was wrong in thinking that, and that's my misread. Um,
I just like I don't know why you would never think that's a possibility when I've never given you
it's
like any
it's
inclination throughout the entirety of the game that like that wasn't true.
100%,
Like
Julia,
I said, it really
100%.
feels like that was like an
And I feel
unnecessary
terrible. I
setup
really
on me
do.
because I really would have just voted Jeff.
I
Like
wish we
I
had another
really would have
conversation
just
because I
voted Jeff.
think honestly, if we had another conversation, I wouldn't have done it and left you out. That wasn't my intention. I honestly thought you were going to vote Jeff here. Misread on my part. That was what you said before was you didn't that was what it was. And I don't know what to say, but I apologize. I don't want to vote. I'm not going to I know it's weird because of the thing you said before, Sarah. But like I don't know. I think that right now Blissy's placing blame on me because I was trying to get to two, as was the three of us, and she's not playing that game, and I don't know why. Um, but that's all it was. It was the three of us playing the game. This at this point in the game, yes, it's still Traitors because if the Traitor gets the end, they win. But like we said, it's Survivor, and
I'm
it's
trying to make sure that a tie doesn't happen because
agreed.
this is so fucked. Because like I don't understand what's going on. I'm really confused and I think we're gonna lose as faithfuls now.
Sorry, it's okay. I
And we know
genuinely
who to blame.
But it has nothing to do with me being a traitor. I am trying to get to two of this game because that's
If
the
we
only
lose
way
as
you can.
faithfuls, though, you're the one to
No,
blame.
if I get voted out right now at fourth place, I lose the game. I don't care if the faithfuls then win at that point. It's not, I'm not like I don't know. That logic to me, it's not my how my brain works. I play these games to win personally. The cash prize doesn't get dispersed through the faithfuls, goes to the two faithfuls that are in the end. So of course, that's how three out of the four of us played it. That shouldn't point the finger at me. That adds no logic.
I'm sorry, but at this point, if you're a faithful, you can, like, I don't know what to do.
I'm
Because,
a
like,
faithful, Sarah, I promise you.
and Julia,
I promise,
I
but
believe I
I,
believe her too. I really don't think we have to not tie the vote.
I'm sorry.
how am I supposed to trust either of you right now? God. I don't know what to do. I just really don't. I can't, like, we can't be, like, we can't be tying, otherwise the traitor's gonna win.
Julia, I trust you. Sarah, I trust you. We can
You
at
want
least
to vote Blissey?
I don't I truly believe it's Jeff. So I like if any three of you go with Blissy, I like what's gonna happen at three then?
I
That's a
don't know who.
conversation I'm willing to have between Sarah and Julia
I
to not
know
vote
that's the
for
thing. You're
Brian.
like it's all up for debate and up for discussion. So like nobody knows. That's how I feel about it. And truly what it was, Sarah and Julia, you two have probably been my closest relationships in this game. I think you're both faithful. That's why I was so torn between the two because and Julia, it's my misread, it's my own maybe insecurity, I don't know. Um, that I thought that you
No.
saying final two might have not been accurate.
Brian, I feel like you played all of us, and
But
now I
why
think
would
you're
that be in
a
my best
traitor.
interest? Why would that be in my best interest? I could have just voted you and then I could have gone final two with Sarah if I'm a traitor, with Julia if I'm a traitor. I voted Jeff, which puts me in the hot seat a little bit. That if I was a traitor, wouldn't I have just voted you?
I agree. I do agree with Brian there. If he
I fucked up a little bit, like with how I should have had. I wish I had conversations with both of you individually before Roundtable again, after I knew for sure the information that we don't know what Jeff's doing. Um,
I
After I talked
feel
to
like y'all didn't
Julia,
need that, especially when we all just publicly agreed that it
it's
was going to be
very it's
Jeff.
very important. It's very important.
I think I'm just gonna vote Julia. I'm just gonna vote Julia because, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Julia? We talked about this and you just ruined everything. Like, I don't like you thought I was a faithful. I thought you were a faithful. I was wanting to end it at 4, but both of you are sus now.
I
Ugh.
I play it like Brian, like I would rather take the risk and set myself up to like get to the end and win than potentially just like get booted third or fourth. Like that's how I play these games. That's how I've always played these games. And I'm sorry if like I'm sorry that that hurt you, and I'm sorry that you feel that you are blindsided because I've come to very much care about you in this game, and I am sorry. I don't like seeing you cry. I don't like the emotions from you because it sucks. I'm sorry. I get it. You can vote me. I get it.
Let's see, Brian, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm scared of the tie. Um, so it makes it weird to say what you want to do a little bit, but
I
you want to
don't.
really vote Julia, Sarah? That's what you want to do?
I mean, after our conversation, Brian, and the fact that you voted with me makes me trust you more. Um, I don't know about Blissey though, because Blissey could fuck this up.
That's why Julia, would you be willing to vote Bussy potentially?
I'm not voting Blissey. I'm not
Why?
voting Blissey because I trust her.
But then am I sitting in third place if I vote
No,
Julia?
no.
But you all need to decide to unanimously end the game. So then, like, Blissey, if Sarah's saying no right now to them, Brian, I know you don't seem the most comfortable ending the game with Brian now. So would you vote to do that, knowing Sarah just told Brian's not going to get third? Like, I don't know how to like. Do you see what I'm saying?
Introduce
Yeah,
him.
I see exactly what you're saying. And I know Sarah brought this up, and I think this is why Brian's suspicious because Sarah, he got into your head earlier, just set Julia up. Last round, Brian voted for me out of nowhere.
I,
Like,
I,
and
The
he was
problem
Morgan's
is,
biggest defender. To
the
me, it
problem
makes no
is,
sense.
here's the problem.
And
Here's
I know
the
you don't trust Julia. That's the problem. Julia is the problem at the final three. And
how
I
am I
understand
supposed to?
that.
How am
But
I
how can
supposed?
you trust Brian when he just set Julia up like that? How can you say that he's not going to do the same exact thing to you as he did to her? And he did it last round too. He publicly said that he is being a selfish faithful, and
has
that
this
to me is just
publicity?
completely. You and I have the same mindset. We don't care who wins as long as the faithfuls win. So why the hell are we gonna go ahead and bring Brian, who literally just said he wants to take it for himself?
Because Julia is not going to vote Brian because she thinks that he's a faithful and she wants to get rid of one of us, probably. That's the
I'd
problem.
vote Brian. No,
If you vote
like
if you vote Brian, then I'll vote Brian. But I don't know, like that's the thing. Like I don't like Julia could
And like I said,
Julia,
I'm willing to discuss ending it at final three between the three of
Sarah,
us win because if we're all faithfuls and we all trust each other at that point, like
I don't even think Brian's a traitor. I'll
honestly,
end the game now. I'll end the game now. I don't care right now. I don't care. I don't want to argue.
Julia, you
Oh,
expected an argument by voting for me. Let's be honest.
I didn't expect an argument because I thought you were gonna be gone.
You thought Jeff was voting for me.
No, 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 no.
if
I didn't know where Jeff
Julia
was
2-1
voting.
you in the revote, you would have been
Yeah,
gone.
I didn't know
yeah,
where
you
Jeff
would
was
have gone home
voting.
See, like that's
because
That's what I'm saying.
Brian
like
and Julie
By
would
you. So
be.
I would hope you wouldn't vote for me here because I have
Brian,
had.
like Blissey, Brian's the one that saved me.
But he
And
also set me up. But like I would have voted. I would
I
have just voted
I
Jeff. But this
understand.
wasn't even my idea.
That was not my intention. 100%. That's how it happened. I fucked up there. I'm gonna look back at the end and probably regret that because that was a fuck up. In terms of how I managed the conversations, I should have pulled you guys and clarified and talked to Sarah again after my conversation with Julia. That's where I messed up, but I don't have a good rationale for it. I was just fucking tired and we were on the group call. The rooms were like barely working and it just didn't happen. It was not meant to go against you, Julie. I feel terrible. That's why I said Blissy, because I don't want to vote either one of you because I would feel guilty in this case. And I truly believe you're both faithful, so I can't use that as my like justification. And Blissy, I think you're faithful. I really think it's Jeff. I do. One of you could be playing me.
Then why don't we end it? Then why don't we end it?
no, I'm not ending
Okay.
it.
Feels dumb.
Blissey, I know that you want to vote Brian, but I actually trust him more than Julia at this point. Are you willing to
And
vote
then
again?
what? Final three, we're gonna end it at three, and then we split the money three ways.
I don't know what to do.
All
Because
right,
like
guys. Now it's time to vote. I need you to go in your project right now. You're just voting if you want to vote, end it or banish again. So I need y'all to vote for now.
oh,
In your
we just have to vote to end it or banish.
yes, that's what you're doing right now.
Oh my God, there's a traitor amongst one of you. I can't.
I need a Xanax.
All right, guys. I have everybody's vote for. I'm just going to go through and say what everybody did. I'm going to give you 10 more minutes to talk this out, and then you're going straight to voting. Okay? So, oh,
I'm
well,
assuming.
banish, Blissey. Julia said end it. Sarah said banish, and Brian said banish. So three banishes and end it. Obviously, we are going to banish again. I'm giving you all 10 more minutes to talk it out. Then we're going straight to the vote. We're till you are done talking. So there you go.
Blissy, it comes down to who is more likely to flip on the other because I feel like Julia wants to end it knowing that she's a traitor.
I'm not a traitor.
I don't
Your
think.
actions just prove that you are. Um, I think she's genuinely a traitor,
What?
Blissy.
I don't
I
Then who
disagree
you
with you,
think it's
Sarah.
Blissy then?
think it's Jeff. I do, but
I know it's not. It's one of you. It's either Brian or Julia. Like I can't.
I
Like
promise you, Sarah, everything I said to you on the call, I meant it. I wouldn't have said the things I said in the way that I did if I was lying to you. I'm a faithful. I understand there's a game within a game now because we all could be faithful.
no,
It
that's
wasn't
not possible. It's either you or Julia at this point, I think. Because like, what the fuck?
not
I
me.
can't tell Brian. Brian.
It's not me. What do you like? I don't know what else to say. I feel like I can only say so much. I promise you, Sarah. Like looking you dead in
I
the
can
face.
say it too. I promise you. But like, I get it. You're gonna banish me. I would rather just banish me than sit here for another 10 minutes and
Yeah, but
talk
I don't
about
want to
banishing
banish
me.
you, Leah. I really don't because I don't like. Then what's
Then why'd you vote? Why'd we vote to banish then? If
what?
you don't want to banish me.
Because I
You
don't
want
know
to banish
No,
me, Julia.
I don't think it's smart to end the game at 4. That's like I don't. It just logically
who.
I can't get myself to do that.
okay.
I I
I
don't
get
want
it.
to. I
No, I get
Blissy,
think
it.
Blissy, we talked about this.
We did talk about this.
I d- Julia is going to probably vote to tie it because she's the only one that wants to end it, which means we have to take Brian.
Obviously, I'm gonna vote to end it when I think y'all are gonna banish me. Why wouldn't I vote to end it? Like,
Do you
does
see what I'm saying? We have to take Brian to final three instead of Julia. That's what I'm saying.
But what happens at 3 though is my
And we
question.
have a discussion, but right now this is not helpful. Like I can't I
And you think more
But
fighting between
are you
me
just
and Brian's
saying,
going to be more the answer? Because the final three is just going to be me and Brian fighting for your vote to go who goes final two. Because Brian ain't going to go end it at three. Brian knows that. He ain't going to end it at fucking three because he's going to be selfish and he's going to want to take all the money, which good for
all it takes?
him.
It's not
Yeah,
about the money. I could care less about the money. I'll give you
all of
whoever I
all
win with can take
So
all
mine.
it
Blissy, do you want to end it between you, me, and Julia?
I would rather go into a final three and discuss that with Julia than discussing it with Brian. I'd rather discuss it
Why
between
would
you,
I
me, and Julia.
have to go, Sarah? Think about that.
Meanwhile, Brian just wants, he's made final two promises with you. He made one with you, then made one with Julia. That to me in itself is more suspicious than anything. Why would he need a final two with Julia when he already had one with you? If he already knew that you guys were going to go final two, why would he stick at
I
his
think
I
neck
it's
think
and
this
make
was
the
a
whole
whole
plan with
I think
Julia?
okay.
It
I
makes no
think this was
sense.
I think this was a whole setup from Brian because he's scared that we were gonna banish Jeff and then banish him, so he wanted to set Julia up
Why
to
didn't I
make
vote you,
banish
Sarah,
her.
then? Me and Julia would have gone to the 2. Like Sarah,
No, because you think Julia and Blissy are going to
I
vote
had to decide in
right.
that vote necessarily between Sarah and Julia, which person I was going to put my number one trust in, despite trusting you both, which was
Julia.
At this point, I don't want to vote out Blissy. I'm refusing to vote out Blissy. I Whoever is more
what if I
willing
refused to
to
vote
make sure that it doesn't tie, which is the faithful,
who's
should
willing to
talk to
split
me.
Julia.
Sarah would, in theory, hop on board, and then we could talk at 3 between the 3 of us. I think Sarah, I think that's very fair. I don't think there's any obvious 2 there. I would
Julia.
or whatever.
I I have been hard defending you. Give me a reason why I should continue to defend you here.
I feel
What do
like
you, because
sorry.
you just said that you were, Brian just said he wasn't going to vote for you, which gives you incentive not to vote for him. However, Sarah is coming at you. And in this situation, self-preservation, obviously you're going to want to vote one of me or Sarah with Brian to tie the vote.
Well,
I need to know what you are going to do here because Sarah needs to know because this highly revolves around what's going to happen at final three. Because I want to discuss at final three ending the game.
we have to
Because
realize.
doing
Listen,
final two, because everyone's so worried about fucking final
I
twos here, like that's the whole reason why this entire thing's happening in the first
I
place.
let's see.
I voted
Go ahead, Julia. Sorry.
to end the game because I truly think that all 4 of us are faithful and that
No.
you are just gonna banish me. That is why I voted to end the game there. The reason I made this like agreement with Brian, we're doing this, is because I knew everyone was going to try to get to a 2. No one's going to want to end the game before final 2 realistically, and I felt like that was my best shot to get there. So I did what was my best shot to get there. You've all said it. I've been playing rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds of this game, knowing I'm walking towards a banishment, and I finally saw a way that I could potentially get to the end with someone that I've had trust in. I'm a faithful. I've traitor hunted every minute of this game. Every minute. I've tried and tried and tried. I had some slip ups with being a selfish faithful in the beginning, but I proved like for rounds and rounds in a row that like I am on your guys' team. I am part of the team.
Okay.
I don't think Julia voted for Morgan 3 times in a row. I really don't think that that's possible. Like so
I agree with Brian on this one.
I
I don't
don't
Julia?
think Julia's a
saying
traitor.
that, but I don't see it. It's of course everything's possible.
Okay. No, Nigel, I'm at Roundtable. Um, I'm at the point now that if Brian is willing to vote out Julia and Blissy's willing to vote out Julia, I'll do that. But if Julia and Blissy are willing to vote out Brian, then I'll do that. I'm trying to avoid a tie from the traitor. So,
Julia, what
like,
are we doing?
what
You
are we
think
doing?
Julia,
Because
what are we doing,
I'm
Julia?
going like if Julia, if you do this, I will end it with you. But
Peter,
if you tie it, then I like you're obviously a traitor and I don't know what to do.
I just think that my concern right now is that the two of you have just gone back and forth whether it should be me or Julia. So we're you're like asking us to hand it to you two almost in a way is what I sort of feel.
I
Sarah,
feel like
I know you're back and forth right now and a lot's going
I
through your
am back and forth because both of you lied to my face.
I
So
didn't lie to
how
your
am I
face. That's not fair.
one of you is a traitor. How am I supposed to figure out which one it is?
I really don't think Brian's a traitor.
I'm
Then
not.
it's Blissy. Like if it's not you and if it's
Sarah,
not Brian,
don't
then it's
forget, it can
Blissy.
be Jeff. It can.
It can be Jeff.
It's
That's
not. It's not
why
Jeff.
though.
Why not?
You got no. One of you right here is a traitor. I feel it in my fucking gut.
Brian, will you if they're gonna vote either one of us, let's just vote Blissy. They
Okay,
can tie it.
I
They can
agree.
tie it,
Otherwise,
and we can end the
we
game.
are
Like
that
at this
between
point,
us, we can't win.
I've
So
been your biggest fucking defender, Julia. What the hell?
well,
uh,
I mean, like I'll vote Sarah
fuck
too.
at
Like
3. I'm not against you, but I have
But
to
why was my name the first one you came up with when I've been your
because
biggest
I
fucking
didn't think
defender?
I didn't think Brian was gonna vote Sarah. I don't know. I'm just saying like
And yeah,
if
I've been your
you'll
biggest defender. So why are you putting him first?
All three of you
start
have
doing
said
and you
to my
need
face that
Twitter to
you
bring
know
back.
that I am not a traitor, and it's correct. So, like, if you vote for me, one of you guys are still a traitor, and you're gonna be fucked.
That's why I didn't vote for you, Sarah, because I just couldn't. I trust you.
Blissy,
Just
Blissy, please, we have to save Brian. Please.
How much time do we have left,
do Blissey here.
Austin, before we have to vote?
1 minute.
We have to
Brian,
do Sarah. I'm doing Blissey. We
You're
have to
doing,
do
you're okay.
Sarah.
So you're
Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. That's what we have to do.
no, I'm sorry. No, you're
I'm doing
okay.
I have to.
You're both okay. So, okay, whoever the traitor is, good job. Good job. You guys fucking won. Congratulations.
All right.
One of the traitors is winning because y'all are fucking ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. This is so fucked up.
Blissy. I don't want you to go home. I'm doing this with I just gonna end the game.
And-
That's why I'm doing this right now.
But the game ends and traitors win. And so
I
then
don't.
what?
I
If
think
we're all faithfuls,
faithful. I don't think there's traitors.
so we're all
left.
faithful, then we all lose because you guys just don't want to admit that you guys are wrong.
What are
what
you
the
talking
fuck?
about? No, the
If
traitors
we just
don't.
go to 3, we can split the money, and then if
The,
anything,
the
we can,
only Blissy, the only way traitors win are if there's traitors in the game. It doesn't matter if
What's
it's
the
tied.
traitor?
There is a traitor in the game, Julia. There is a fucking traitor. Okay? It's probably Brian.
Who are we voting, Sarah? Who
about
are we
this.
voting? Sarah, who are we voting? Are we voting Julia?
It's gonna tie
Sarah.
because Julia.
Okay, then we tie. Fuck it, we tie at this point.
Then we lose. Then we lose.
Sarah, vote
Then what's
Blissey.
the point?
That's a
Then what's
smart.
the point?
I'm not voting Blissy, Brian.
I'm voting. I'm gonna.
All right, guys, it is
I'm
time.
voting
voting
Brian.
Julia,
I'm voting
Sarah.
Brian. I'm
Oh, you're
voting
voting
Brian.
Brian?
Please,
Okay.
Julia, if you're not a fucking traitor, please vote Brian. And whatever. I'm voting
Okay.
Brian. I fucking hate all of you. We're gonna fucking lose. Just because of this. This is so fucked up. I was actually gonna go to the end with the 3 girls, and you just ruined it, Julia.
Yeah, that's what we were. That's why I.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what we were discussing, Julia. We were gonna end it with you. That's why it was gonna. That Brian had the right intuition that he was gonna cut at 4, but the girls were gonna end it at 3 of us because Sarah put her trust in me, and you fucked that up because you didn't want to trust me when I have had your back this entire game. So
You were gonna
to
cut
me,
her
that's.
free though. That's the
I
I
thing.
was not. We literally. I told Sarah. Sarah
Well, here's
had
the thing, it
suspicions
doesn't
all
matter.
day,
All of
and
this
I
time.
told
All
her
right.
that we were gonna end it at 3 with Julia.
Guys, I have
That
the
was the
votes
whole
and
point.
time
I
to
was
do
not
it.
gonna cut Julia.
I'm
Guys,
sick.
we go.
Congratulations, Traitors. Good job.
The first vote we have is Blissey. Blissey voted for Brian. Blissey, do you want to give your reason why?
Ryan, you're being very selfish, and even though I think that's so fucking stupid, you have set people up continuously. You might have saved me at the first round table, but right now, do not see you being a faithful. You have been acting everything but a faithful in this round table.
All right. Next we have is Julia. Julia voted for Blissey. Julia.
I think we're all faithful.
No, we just lost. Congratulations, Julia. Good job. Congratulations.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Then
good.
run the votes. Show I'm faithful. Run the fucking
Brian
votes. Lawson.
is
No, we
next.
just lost.
Brian has voted for
Again.
Blissey. Brian.
I felt like that. It just seemed Sarah and Blissey that you guys were gonna take each other to 2, and I felt like that's what
That's
means.
your wrong assumption. All you had to do was ask, and I told you I was very open. That in itself should have
Wanted to
given
vote
you
me
the
out.
right idea.
Let me do this.
Go fuck whoever the fucking
Brian.
traitor is.
Sarah?
Go fuck yourself. I'm blocking whoever the fucking traitor is because honestly,
Guys,
sick.
can we get through the votes, please?
I'm
It's okay. It was
sick.
Sarah's turn. She was doing it. She was good. So she was good. Sarah voted for Brian. Sarah gave her. You want to give you another reason? Good. Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. With that, we have a 2-2. At this point, with a tie like that, the game will end here.
Whoever is the fucking
I'm going to
traitor,
go through you, and you are going to reveal your rows, okay? One by one, so we can end this game. First player, Sarah, reveal your row.
I'm obviously a fucking faithful. I hate all of you.
All right. Next we have Blissey, reveal your row.
I am a faithful.
Next we have Julia, reveal your row.
Always have been, always will be a faithful.
Good job, Brian. Thank you.
And lastly, we have Brian. Brian, reveal your row.
He's a traitor.
He's a
I
traitor.
started this game as a faithful. Morgan did most certainly recruit me, so I am the traitor tonight.
I told you,
I
Julia.
told. Yeah,
Brian,
literally, Julia, you fucked
congratulations,
us
you are
up.
the winner.
Julia, you really fucked us up.
Guys,
I was gonna
guys,
go to the
you-
end with the 3 of
Like
us.
Guys.
Julia, you literally
dumb
could have.
bitch.
We could have done this,
Dumb
but you fucked
bitch.
it up.
It's a
Why do
game.
you get to
Dumb
speak
bitch.
to me like this?
That's
I can't.
really
I
not
can't.
really not right.
Go
Like,
fuck
why
yourself,
do you get to
Brian.
speak
Fuck you,
like
Brian.
the
Brian,
fucking-
go fuck yourself. I never want to speak to you again. You've done this to me twice in a fucking row. I hate you.
I got
I
recruited.
genuinely cannot
Traitor.
stand
The whole
you.
reason why is because the whole reason why I'm going after you, Julia, specifically, is because I gave you an ultimate and I defended you and you still voted for me. That to me was just like, what
gonna
the hell?
Be a third,
And I
though.
still didn't vote for
You're
you.
gonna lose either way. Don't feel
Because I
bad.
defended you. I
I know.
defended you the entire game, and yet you decided to choose Brian, who has shown numerous times that he's untrustworthy, especially in the last 2 roundtables, and you didn't even listen.
Sarah,
No,
Blissey,
you threw that away. But it's just a game at the very end of the day. I'm just frustrated because I'm very competitive, just like Brian is. He's very fucking competitive.
100%.
Please.
I got that. I just don't
So
want.
I just
that
want
if
Julia to
Morgan-
know that, like, I don't know why you didn't trust me when I defended you this entire
not-
game, and I've been very loyal to you.
Blissey, it's not you, babe. I've been talked to a certain way this game. People I care about have been talked about like a certain way this game a lot. And I meant it, Brian, when I said I didn't care if I went to the end with you and you pulled off the mask. I really didn't.
My vote. I really.
No, but like, I'm not mad at you, but I'm saying I really didn't care. And even when I tied, I really didn't care because I would have preferred
Knew
you
that.
win.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have tied it.
I would have preferred you win.
I appreciate it, Julia, and I'm sorry that
It's
You-
okay.
like that.
It's the
Did not
game,
deserve that. It's a game.
Brian. It's the game. I'm not mad,
I feel about that. I really do.
Brian. I'm not mad at you. It's the game. Like,
Well, I
it's
know. I
this is
knew there was not going to be any. I knew Sarah was going to flip out. I feel bad that she did. I don't want Sarah to feel that way, but it's the role. I have to play. You get the role, you have to play it. I play
You
to
do have
win.
to
I'm
play it.
competitive. Everyone knows this. It's not a secret.
And that's why I was like, damn, I'm like, Julie, can't you see it? I
And
saw it right through and
oh,
through,
the
Brian.
recruit was what made it able to be a little bit hidden because I was so obviously faithful. I had the fucking seer thing.
Yeah, you did.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you were.
skating until and then Morgan was this was the first time that I was like really
So
on.
Morgan was an OG.
Morgan was an OG.
God, that makes me
I
feel
knew
so
it.
vindicated.
Oh,
Like,
we
I
knew
really
it.
feel
I
vindicated.
put it in there. I said, Morgan, baby, you're not a fucking recruit.
I really feel vindicated about that. At least voting her like 4 rounds in a row.
Brian, you better split that money with me because I clocked your ass.
Brian,
Just
I
saying.
want $5.35
Oh,
to buy
you'll
my coffee tomorrow.
you will get a yes,
That's
definitely.
all. That's what I said. My $5.35 and the $20 that I was
I was
promised.
gonna wait and send it all at once if you got money at the end. So I was just gonna wait.
I'm kidding, Austin. I'm kidding. I promise.
But you did not. Guys, that's the end of trade. That was a wild end right there.
That was wild.
Brian, congrats on winning $200 yourself, the sole winner of BOTO's Traitors
Traitors.
Season 1.
Good job, Morgan.
Appreciate both of you two, Julie and Blissy. Please take Sarah too. I know it's an emotional roller coaster. I'm gonna get you all like a little chat where y'all can talk reunion, all that kind of stuff, jump on calls with other people that are around, whatever. And yeah, I just want to congratulate
Is
y'all.
that going to be in the Discord server, I assume?
Yes, it will be in the Discord server. That we all can-
Okay.
Austin, this was really fun. Thank
It
you.
really was. It was really
for putting
fun.
this
Had
on.
a great time.
Like, obviously, it ended high stress, but like, this was really well run. This was super fun. Thank you for putting this on.
Wait, are we still streaming right now, Austin, or did you cancel
I
the?
am streaming. I'm gonna do it right now though.